I feel like we both just kind of noticed that people were unhappy and that a lot of our friends were feeling unheard and unvalidated and that nothing was really happening. So
we were originally thinking of our event as somewhat more political. It was right around the time that a lot of people were trying to organize students to vote on campus, and so we were thinking that it would be more of an informative event, that we would talk about what was going on with Kavanaugh confirmation, because a lot of people didn't really understand the situation or didn't know how it works. I mean, Supreme Justices aren't confirmed often, and then somebody pointed out to us that if we had the intention of it being like a very healing and supportive event, if we also tried to make it very political and for a purpose, that those things might conflict, so it's like, obviously a lot of people have the right to be angry about what's going on, and anger and healing, those two things aren't feasible to do in the same environment. So we decided to make it more of a supportive event. I think for the people who came, it was successful. And something that one of the counselors actually pointed out to us before we even had the event was that even just organizing something like this, even if nobody showed up, she says was a success, because to the people who see it on Facebook or the people who see the posters, it gives you an idea of what kind of campus climate we're trying to create, even if the event itself doesn't do that for everyone.
The last few days, probably before the event took place, we kind of decided to have a mixture of activities people could do at the event to try to balance people's desire to be in a supportive environment and to not hear things that would upset them, because that was one of the other things that Ananda pointed out, was that if we did have more of like an informative and political climate at the event, it might make people uncomfortable, particularly survivors of sexual assault and other traumas. And that was absolutely the opposite of what we wanted to happen.